Hey there, Cosmic Dreamers. Welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, grab a seat in the Zodiac circle because you're about to embark on a starry-eyed adventure. I'm Jawad Nasser, your friendly neighborhood astrology enthusiast, and today, we're diving deep into Manifest Your Dreams. That's right, folks. Whether you're dreaming of a corner office, a soulmate who doesn't leave dishes in the sink, or just a life that feels like a Pinterest board, astrology's got your back. So buckle up, grab your birth chart or a snack. No judgment, and let's learn how to make the universe your personal genie. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a cosmic tip. Let's get manifesting. Now, I know what you're thinking. Astrology, isn't that just horoscopes in the back of a magazine telling me I'll meet a tall, dark stranger? Oh no, it's so much more. Astrology is like the universe's GPS for your soul. It's a map of the stars at the moment you were born, showing you your strengths, quirks, and yes, how to manifest your wildest dreams. And no, you don't need to be a crystal-wielding, incense-burning guru to make it work. If I can do it, and trust me, I once thought Mercury retrograde was a band name, then you can too. Let me share a quick story to set the vibe. A few years ago, I was stuck in a job that felt like a cosmic prank. You know those days when you're like, universe, did I sign up for this? I was daydreaming about a creative career, but it felt like my dreams were stuck in a black hole. Then, I stumbled upon astrology. I pulled up my natal chart, shout out to free online calculators, am I right? And discovered my Venus was in the 10th house. Spoiler alert, that's the house of career and public image. I started aligning my hustle with Venus's love for beauty and creativity, and boom, opportunities started flowing like a cosmic river. Now, I'm not saying I am living in a mansion with a pet unicorn yet, but astrology helped me manifest a life that feels me. And that's what we're here to do for you today. So, if you're tired of feeling like your dreams are just out of reach, stick with me. We're going to unlock the secrets of astrological manifestation and turn your desires into reality. Think of this as Astrology 101, how to manifest like a cosmic boss. Ready? Let's dive into the stars. Section 1. The power of astrology for manifestation. Okay, let's break it down. What is astrology, and why should you care? At its core, astrology is the study of how the planets and stars influence us here on Earth. It's like the universe's way of sending you a personalized memo. Your natal chart, aka your birth chart, is a snapshot of the sky when you took your first breath. It's got planets, signs, houses, and a whole lot of cosmic jazz that tells you who you are and what you're predestined to do. And no, it's not just you're a Scorpio, so you're intense. It's about understanding your unique energy and using it to manifest your dreams. Now, manifestation, ooh, fancy word, right? It's basically the art of turning your thoughts and desires into reality. Think The Secret, but with planets instead of just positive vibes. Astrology supercharges manifestation by showing you when and how to act. It's like having a cosmic calendar that says, hey, Jupiter's in your favor this month. Go ask for that raise. Or, uh-oh, Mercury's retrograde. Maybe don't sign that sketchy contract. Here's why this matters. Astrology helps you align with the universe's energy. It's like catching the perfect wave when you're surfing, except instead of a surfboard, you're riding planetary transits. By understanding your chart, you can tap into your innate power and make decisions that vibe with the cosmos. And trust me, when you're in sync with the stars, manifesting feels less like chasing a unicorn and more like, oh, there it is. Let's make this real with another quick story. My friend Sarah, a total astrology skeptic, was struggling to find love. She was swiping left and right on dating apps, but it was like the universe was ghosting her. I convinced her to check her natal chart, and we found her 7th house of partnerships was ruled by Libra, the sign of charm and balance. We leaned into Libra's energy, think romantic dates, self-love rituals, and even wearing rose quartz jewelry. Fast forward 6 months, and Sarah's now planning a wedding with someone who's basically her cosmic match. Coincidence? I think not. That's the power of astrology, my friends. So, whether you're new to this, or you've got your sun, moon, and rising signs tattooed on your arm, this video is for you. We're going to explore how to use your natal chart, planetary transits, and some fun astrological hacks to manifest abundance, love, or whatever your heart desires. And don't worry, I'll keep it simple. No PhD in stargazing required. Let's move on to the juicy stuff. Astrological hacks for manifesting abundance. Section 2. Astrological hacks for manifesting abundance. Alright, Cosmic Crew, let's talk about the good stuff. Manifesting abundance. Whether you're dreaming of a fat bank account, a thriving career, or just enough cash to stop stressing about rent, astrology's got some tricks up its starry sleeve. We're going to focus on 3 key areas. The houses of abundance in your natal chart, planetary transits that scream opportunity, and some practical, sparkly tips to make your manifestations pop. Grab a notebook, because you're going to want to jot this down. Hack number 1. Know your houses of abundance. First up, let's talk about your natal chart's moneymakers. The 2nd, 8th, and 10th houses. These are the cosmic hotspots for wealth, resources, and career success. If you don't have your natal chart yet, pause this video and head to a free site like astro.com. And for more amazing videos that will change the way you think, click and subscribe to our channel, Quiet Lanterns. You will be happy that you did. It's like getting a free ticket to the universe's VIP lounge, the 2nd house. This is your house of personal wealth and values. It's all about your money, possessions, and what makes you feel secure. If you've got, say, Taurus in your 2nd house, you might manifest best by indulging in luxury. Think vision boards with gold accents, or treating yourself to a fancy coffee while setting financial goals. True story, I have Taurus in my 2nd house. And I once manifested a freelance gig by sipping a $7 latte and journaling about my dream clients. The universe was like, okay, bougie vibes. I see you. The 8th house. This one's about shared resources, investments, and transformation. It's the house of other people's money. Think inheritances, loans, or even your partner's paycheck. If Scorpio rules your 8th house, you might manifest by diving deep into your emotions or doing shadow work. I know it sounds intense, but it's like cleaning out your cosmic closet to make room for abundance. The 10th house. This is your career and public image house. It's where you shine in the world and build your legacy. If you've got Capricorn here, you're probably a workhorse who manifests through discipline and long-term goals. My 10th house is in Leo, so I manifest career wins by being bold. Think pitching ideas with the confidence of a reality TV star. What's in your 10th house? Check it out and lean into that energy. Pro tip, look at the planets in these houses too. If Jupiter, the planet of luck, is chilling in your 2nd house, you've got a cosmic sugar daddy helping you out. If it's Saturn, you might need to put in some extra hustle, but the rewards will be worth it. Hack number 2, ride the cosmic waves with transits and progressions. Now, let's talk about timing. In astrology, transits are like the universe's weather forecast. They show how the planets are moving now and how they're interacting with your natal chart. Progressions, on the other hand, are like your chart growing up with youth. They show how your energy evolves over time. Both are gold mines for manifestation. Here's a big one, Jupiter transits. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, luck, and gimme more. When it moves through your 2nd, 8th, or 10th house, it's like the universe is handing you a megaphone to amplify your dreams. For example, when Jupiter was transiting my 10th house, I landed a speaking gig that boosted my career. Check your transits using a site like astroseek.com to see where Jupiter's hanging out. Another key player, Venus, the planet of love and money. When Venus is in a friendly sign like Taurus or Libra, it's a great time to manifest abundance through beauty and relationships. I once manifested a side hustle during a Venus-Centaurus transit by creating a gorgeous vision board and networking like I was auditioning for a rom-com. Progressions are a bit more advanced, but here's the gist. You're progressed. Moon moves through different signs and houses over time, highlighting areas of focus. If your progressed moon is in your 2nd house, it's a prime time to manifest financial security. Trust me, the universe loves when you work with its schedule. Hack number 3. Get witchy with crystals and rituals, okay? Let's have some fun. Manifestation ice and tea, just about staring at your chart. It's about infusing your life with cosmic magic. Here are some beginner-friendly, astrology-inspired rituals to supercharge your abundance game. And yes, they're as fun as they sound. Crystal power. Match crystals to your chart's energy. Got a lot of earth signs? Try green aventurine for prosperity. Fire signs. Citrons. Your jam for sparking creativity and wealth. I keep a citrine on my desk, and I swear it's like a tiny sun beaming money vibes my way. New moon rituals. The new moon is manifestation central. Check which sign the new moon is in each month and set intentions that align with it. For example, a new moon in Taurus is perfect for financial goals, while a new moon in Pisces is great for spiritual dreams. Write your intentions down, light a candle, and maybe dance around your room to some Lizzo. The universe loves a good vibe. Vision boards with a twist. Create a vision board based on your charts, houses. If your second house is in Gemini, add images of communication tools like laptops or microphones to manifest income through writing or speaking. My Gemini second house vision board has a picture of a best-selling book with my name on it. Fingers crossed. Affirmations by sign. Tailor your affirmations to your sun or rising sign. For example, Aries might say, "I boldly attract abundance with every step I take." Pisces might go for, "I flow with the universe's abundance effortlessly." Say these out loud while looking in the mirror. It feels silly at first, but it's like giving the universe a hike. Let's keep it real. These rituals work best when you believe in them. The universe is like that friend who thrives on enthusiasm. If you're half-hearted, it's like texting K in a group chat. Go all in and watch the magic happen. All right, Cosmic Dreamers, we've covered a lot. Today is your natal chart. Abundance houses, planetary transits, and some witchy rituals to make your manifestations sparkle. Let's wrap this up with a big, starry bow. Here's the deal. Astrology isn't just about predicting the future, it's about creating it. Your natal chart is like a cosmic blueprint, showing you the tools you were born with to build your dream life. Whether you're manifesting money, love, or a life that feels like a warm hug from the universe, astrology gives you the map. And the best part, you don't need to be an expert. Start small, check your chart, try a ritual, say an affirmation. The universe is listening, and it's ready to co-create with you. I want to leave you with one last story. Last year, I was feeling stuck, like my dreams were on a cosmic layover. I decided to lean into my chart's energy, specifically my Jupiter in Sagittarius, which loves adventure and big ideas. I started a gratitude journal, focusing on abundance, and did a new moon ritual under a starry sky. Within weeks, I got an unexpected opportunity to travel and speak at an event. It wasn't just the gig, it was the feeling of being aligned with my purpose. That's what astrology can do. It helps you find your flow. So, here's your homework. Pull up your natal chart, look at your 2nd, 8th, and 10th houses, and try one of the hacks we talked about today. Maybe it's a crystal, a vision board, or just saying, "Hey, universe, let's make some magic." Experiment, have fun, and trust that the stars are cheering you on. If you loved this video, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your fellow dreamers, and drop a comment below. Tell me what you're remanifesting or what's in your 2nd house. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for more astrology for beginners content. Want to dive deeper? Check out the links in the description for free chart calculators and my favorite manifestation resources. Until next time, keep shining, keep manifesting, and embrace your cosmic destiny. The universe has your back, and so do I see you in the stars.